Всех приветствую. Сегодня мы продолжаем и заканчиваем прохождение «Волк среди нас». К сожалению, игр сегодня не смог, поэтому я его подменяю. И подменяю с Волком, а не Silent Hill'ом, ибо то, что сейчас играет игр, это не Silent Hill. Это вообще не пойми что. Приветствую, Ксения, приветствую, Евгений. Прежде чем начать, минутка рекламы. Промокодик Sunshine дает скидку 5% на сайте gamepark.ru. На все, включая акционные товары по программе Game Replay, за исключением подарочных сертификатов, цифровых кодов и консолей. Ну и новых коллекционных. На все остальное, включая акционные товары, эта скидка распространяется. Просто добавляете в корзину и получаете... добавляете товар в корзину, вводите промокод и получаете скидку 5%. Также не забывайте сдавать свои старые диски по программе Game Replay и получать за это баллы, за которые вы можете купить новые, или Game Replay тоже игры, оплатив до 50% стоимости, но сейчас действует акция «Рублевый февраль», и на многие товары вы можете оплатить до 100%. 99,9, потому что рубль все равно придется заплатить. А мы начинаем сегодня, заканчиваем прохождение «Волк среди нас», начинаем 5-й эпизод, и его же сегодня, я надеюсь, закончим. Напоминаю, что мы играем со зрителями. В нужные моменты я буду останавливать игру и просить проголосовать за то, что мы будем делать. Сейчас нам напомнят, чем у нас вчера все закончилось. Я в надежде, что будут, продолжаю говорить.
Not if I can avoid it.
Нам показывают вообще все, что было в предыдущих всех эпизодах. Соответственно, то, что убили Фейт, Веру.
No.
Убили сестру барменши Лили, тролля. Приветствую, Игорь. Да, хорошо, отдохнуть на концерте. Да, и забыл предупредить, стрим у нас исключительно 18+.
No!
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Да, нам напоминают многие наши выборы, которые сделали пользователи, то, что мы не отправили Колина на ферму, не сожгли дерево. Это кровавая Мэри, которая немножко нас ранила. Серебром приветствую, Флай.
And the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
И у нас закончилось тем, что мы вместо того, чтобы говорить с крюченным человеком, Крокетмен, просто закурили сигарету. Так выбрали зрители. Флай, что ты имеешь в виду? Вообще, быстренько просмотреть стрим быстренько посмотреть предыдущие части и за один стрим уложиться? Эпизод 5. Волк-одиночка.
You've come a long way. You must be tired. And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently. Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you? Do you want a drink? Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really a carpaccio. It's lobster, sirloin.
I'm here for one reason, and it's not to eat your fucking food.
Really?
Yeah.
Флай, ну, тут как
What do you think you're
получается.
doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey. Well, Sheriff, for the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here?
У
It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
у
You know why I'm
скрюченного,
here. You killed those women.
ну,
What women?
он
Faith and Lily, the girls who
скорее
worked at the Pudding
по
and Pie.
канону
Did I
таким
now?
должен быть.
I assume by your confidence in accusing me, you must have some proof of
Он
this.
из
yes?
стишка.
Some allotment of evidence. A witness, perhaps.
I know you did it.
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I wish you had me dead to rights. I really do, for your own sake. But no, I didn't kill anyone. Those women. I don't relish telling you that the killings were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you, and to assure you that it's over with. You really don't need to worry yourself.
Ну да, подготовились.
An unfortunate bit of business. You're gonna tell me right now who killed him.
Sheriff, I have complete respect for you and your job. I hope you know that. But I simply can't divulge that information. You really shouldn't worry yourself.
Конечно,
As I
гномы.
said, I've got this.
Затем
under
гномы
control.
стоят, Флай.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right. What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation? The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
You know who did it. Now tell me.
Fuck you, Bigby. You think I'm scared of you? You're nothing more than a...
That's enough! I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to
Нет,
know,
это не дешес.
Georgie.
Флай, футболка старая,
However, like I
стартаковская.
said, I'll be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so just...
Sit down now.
Yeah, I killed him, so what?
You piece of shit. I should have fucking known.
Look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has
No.
limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours.
всё-таки-
But you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this.
And then
Yeah,
tell me
yeah.
to
Kill him.
blame me for it.
Не убивая массово.
You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, this. You're just gonna let him do this?
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have
Если кто
Georgie.
забыл, Джорджи
Consider it a
это
gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
What the hell?
All right.
владелец
You can't just hand me over.
стрип-клуба.
What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For
Дама
minor
не риса.
infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
Это
What's wrong with you people?
русалка.
You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one? Who the shit do you think you fuckers
Just
are?
get the fuck out of
I
here.
do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying? Yeah, what the fuck? You're gonna make sure we all go down the...
По-моему, этот выбор у нас не является выбором, то, что вот влияет на прохождение. Да, по-моему, не является, поэтому давайте все-таки я его сделаю, чтобы не затягивать.
Shitter with you? I told you.
Get the fuck away from me! He's the one you fucking want!
This could have gone so well. But you just had to complicate things. To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you, all fixed up.
Я не вижу сейчас битрейт, к сожалению. Да, нет, у меня никаких проблем не вижу по выводу.
Take this!
You're done, Wolf!
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
Got him! Now!
Oh God.
This way.
Ну да, все на одного, ну а кто здесь мог за Вульф, за Бигби помочь? Порталы делает скрюченный Крокетмен, потому что ну, у него все время меняется, как он попадает в себе. Вообще-то должны видеть.
What was that?
Ну, собственно, поэтому не разрешают сказкам, которые в человеческом обличии не могут быть, заставляют их жить на ферме. Люди видят сказания в их виде.
Gun it!
Are you sure?
Do it!
Ну это да.
He's not moving.
Keep going!
что таймер погоди закончился, по идее не должно быть больше КТЕ здесь.
Come on.
Гениальная идея прятаться в своем месте.
Come on. We can't stay here.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay.
Ну, другой мир, он, честно говоря, не сказать, чтобы уж так
Hello, Bigby.
интересен. Не
I
знаю,
ought to come to your senses.
для меня.
Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go.
I'm taking you in, Georgie. Let's go.
You gonna carry me?
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look
А,
at
нет,
him.
не
He's
Риса,
dying.
Вивиан, я
Vivian,
перепутал.
you don't know what you're doing.
You can't seriously want to protect this guy. You know what he did.
I'm not going anywhere. It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What?
He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered...
Of course it does. Those girls.
So it's all my fucking fault then?
I
you
didn't
fucking...
mean-
You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
Why'd you do it then, huh? If it's not your fault, then what the fuck happened?
Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled. But of course,
Игорь на
Big
тебя
Boss
нет
didn't
плей.
want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault. You think that'll help? You still haven't learned, have you? Still the same old fucking moron. Go ahead and arrest me then. But it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Nerissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault. But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know?
Stop complaining and take responsibility for what you did. You murdered Faith and Lily. You put those fucking ribbons around their necks. You had the power to let them go, but you chose not to.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them... What would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die, do you still think I had a fucking choice?
Hey, leave her out of this, Georgie.
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
Promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
Wait, those were your ribbons? You're in on this? I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course course I do. You have to understand, nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea, a gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were gonna be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. Then the crooked man showed up and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
Stop it!
I told you, sometimes all your options are shit.
We'll find another way. She doesn't have to die. Maybe the witches
Don't talk
can...
about me like I'm not even here. Please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
I wasn't really...
Just shut up.
Vivian, I'm not gonna kill you.
I know that.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them.
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them, what I took away from them. I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian, don't. Vivian, no! Fuck! No, 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 no! Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian! Shit!
Damn it!
Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just... Oh. Oh, fuck!
Get up. Get up!
Don't think so, Bigby. I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the crooked man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, all right?
He's gonna have it worse. Don't worry.
Good.
Да, очень актуально, что Джордж это сейчас запомнит.
Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking asshole. You want to finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you want to do, right? Well, whatever it is, just get it over with.
Нет, это Вивиан. Это девушка с ленточкой. Соответственно, она не могла снять эту ленточку и не могла сказать о том, что ей надо снять эту ленточку и помочь. И она заколдовала все остальные вот эти ленточки, так что они запрещали говорить девушкам то, что не надо, и они не могли их снять. А скрюченному возразить, ну как ему возразишь? Все-таки организованная преступность, довольно-таки такие ребята серьезные. Приветствую, Дэн, и у нас как раз сейчас голосование. Что мы делаем с Джорджем? Ну, тут вопрос, потому что кое-что что из этого даже более милосердно. Я запускаю голосование. С учетом задержек и всего, пожалуйста, голосуйте быстрее, потому что задержки у нас идут. Я пока не разобрался, в чем дело. С другой стороны, я вот вижу, что у меня нет никаких падений потока, но тем не менее, голосуйте быстрее. Напоминаю, голосуем. Ну, у нас здесь осталось два варианта X и B, я отключу остальные, чтобы они случайно не засчитались. Убить X, оставить умирать B. Латинские буквы. Запускаем голосование. Ждем результатов. Да, Дэн, спасибо. Вижу. Ну, а я пока на всякий случай проверю, что у нас... Флай, тогда голосуй Би. Но сам понимаешь, что там у него шансов не так уж много. Сейчас я посмотрю, пока идет голосование на предмет... Ой. На предмет задержек. Так, у меня 85, здесь 71. Ну, 10 секунд нормально, я думаю, для Твича. Не страшно. Так, Флай, вижу Би. У нас же были еще зрители. Голосуйте, голосуйте, не стесняйтесь. Потому что если такой вариант, придется выбирать мне, а я выбирать не хочу. Но у нее, да, у нее вообще нет шансов. Мне придется выбирать, я выбирать не хочу. Осталось 25 секунд, с учетом задержек голосуйте. Быстрее. Ну да, так я вижу, что... Да, придется кидать монетку, потому что монетки нету. 10 копеек какие-то. Да. Ну, раз проголосовали поровну, придется действительно бросать монетку, пускай решка будет X. И у нас выпала решка.
I know what I did.
All right, Georgie.
Ну, ее надо тогда за ней лезть, у меня нету. Нет, у меня есть коллекционные из Ведьмака. Мог бы по... Приветствую, Александр. Так, ну, осталось разобраться с скрученным. Ну, Флай, здесь немножко все-таки иначе, потому что Джордж действительно не жилец, в каком-то смысле вариант был именно прекратить страдания. Я соглашусь, что не очень стильно, но так как не проголосовали, пришлось бросать монетку.
So this is where they've been sending these.
Лампочка сама загорает. Ну, конечно, может быть, этот датчик. Но я больше верю в то, что нас ждут уже.
Bigby Wolf. The big bad wolf.
Так, а это уже кровавая Мэри. Это уже посерьезнее.
You used to be something. They used to fear you. They'd hide anywhere their small, shivering bodies would fit.
Ну да. С ней лучше лишний раз, конечно, не иметь дела. Но у нас нет варианта. Как с этой, как собака и в Silent Hill'е. О, серебряные пули.
It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you've finished, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this
Ну, не
worse.
только зеркала.
He doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Cut this shit out!
Didn't your mother ever teach you manners? Or was she too busy fucking whatever breeze drifted through town? Oh, come on! Is that the best you can do?
Ой. Внезапно какую-то ачивку получила. Думал, они у меня все. Что ж такое? Последний не успел прожать.
Come out and face me!
Красотка. Да, она вообще довольно-таки жесткая. У нее сейчас, прошу прощения. У меня заклинило триггер. ПК гейминг. Ну, она неодержима, она просто кровавая мэра. немножко непонятного измерения. Приветствую, Шат. Она еще может свои копии создавать. Ну, не совсем свои копии. Иллюзии. Попробуй тут определить оригинал. Мы сделаем проще, мы порвем всех. Вот наш оригинал. А, нет, это совсем... Ну да, третья стадия. Да, Нео против Свитов. Это вам не Фенрир из God of War. Ну, ее, по-моему, ее, по-моему, действительно считают так, очень посредственной частью на 3DS.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6 rounds of specially designed silver bullets. I won't miss next time. Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
That's right. But what happens to you once you get there is a different story.
I'm not quite finished. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community.
валялась она там рядом с ним.
Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial.
You need to tell me right now. We're not going anywhere until I get some answers from you.
If you want answers, you're going to have to cooperate with me. Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance.
Bullshit. I already talked to Georgie. I know you ordered their deaths.
Mr. Porgy is mistaken, I assure you. I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. I don't mean to belabor the point, but just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth?
This is about justice. I'm the sheriff. I have to do what's right. 2 people were murdered.
And you know who did it. Georgie. He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going?
Ой, не то нажал.
I'd rather...
Так, у нас есть выбор. Мы должны, соответственно, у нас есть вариант или взять, арестовать скрюченного и отправить его на суд, или сейчас с ним разобраться самостоятельно. Запускаю голосование. Голосуйте. У нас есть вариант X, соответственно, мы его арестовываем. Б, разбираемся сейчас. Ну, как-то вот так вот, да. Приветствую, Дмитрий. Так, ну голосуйте, голосуйте. У нас 2 варианта. Вот сейчас вот я видел. Действительно, просадка была небольшая. Количество пропущенных все равно не меняется. Так, да, вижу Денис и Флай. Дмитрий, плюсик не очень понятно, у нас нет такого просто варианта ответа. X. Как голосовать? Шут. Соответственно, X, латинскую букву, которая кнопка, соответствует ответу. X и B у нас. Да, и Шат, X. Я вижу тебя. Ну, все хотим арестовать, понятно. Шат, у тебя, боюсь, засчитался... Предыдущий еще твой, где был смайлик. Но в любом случае. Ну, Флай. Тут, конечно... Да, Дмитрий, вижу тоже ответ. Засчитался. Ну, да, голосование заканчивается, все хотим арестовать его. Ну, давайте, да, арестуем, потом у нас еще будет выбор судьбой.
Not dawdle.
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind.
Да, к сожалению, смайлики засчитываются, я... Так.
Fine. I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
Ну так. В качестве профилактики.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers. And your punishment will follow.
Так, и у нас сейчас, по идее, суд.
I know, but we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing
Are
happening?
we sure he's coming?
Ругается...
Yes, you'll have an
Ну
opportunity
да,
to...
в общем, была ругань между различными персонажами.
He's back.
Не успел перевести.
Good man.
Thank God.
Субтитров не было.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
Well, he didn't make it easy.
What happened?
It doesn't matter. He's here. We got him.
We can talk about it later. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know... I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You
Murderer!
You killed Lily!
She was my
Where the
sister.
fuck do you get
what about
off?
Faith?
You think you have the right to just do this to
everything you
people?
said.
You're a fucking crook!
This. You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is the rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
Sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Don't worry about it. It's done.
Justice has already been dispatched. Bigby executed him.
He's... what?
dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order,
У них вся власть
inciting
сейчас в
violence
руках
against various
Снежки.
members of the Fabletown community, including
Тирания.
the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf,
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Ну,
aiding
вот
and
так и
providing
выглядит.
monetary support
Right.
for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud,
Просто
extortion,
Снежка пытается
racketeering, and the
захватить
illegal possession and sale of magical
власть.
artifacts.
And for being a condescending prick.
Вместе с гномами.
Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're an...
Everyone just shut up for a minute. You wanted a chance to talk? Well, go ahead.
What?
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
But
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't.
Что-то удивляет, что при такой бюрократии нету судебной власти.
This is ridiculous.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit.
truth for
He's
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg.
If you were so offended by it, why'd you cover it up then? If it had nothing to
Shut.
do with you and your shit, then why'd you try to protect him for so
What
long?
cover-up? I never made any
No.
attempt to hide Georgie's criminal activity from you. I learned of it myself
For
only
fuck's
recently.
sake. Any of you actually
Соусы на
believe this
свече,
bullshit?
но это
Holly,
сильно.
please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my
Или у тебя
door last
контроллер?
night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
You weren't being helpful, you were trying to set me up. Your people tried to kill me.
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I protected them. You understand wanting to
Ну, с
protect
помощью
what you
силы,
care
с
about, don't
помощью
you? You'd do anything.
угроз.
You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
Yeah, right. They don't do it because they want to protect you. You intimidate people, use scare tactics. They're afraid if they don't follow orders, they'll end up dead.
Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
You're not serious. I know what you do to people. I've seen it firsthand. What you did to Faith, the way you manipulated her. Do you really think any of those girls were free? Do you really think Faith wanted
I'm sorry,
to...
Lawrence. I'm sorry that your wife came to me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my best judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
We didn't abandon anyone. We've been trying to help them.
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they
Ну,
do?
собственно, вот и ответ
She
Клай,
wanted my
как
tree destroyed, but
управлял
Bigby refused.
он.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Don't blame Snow, she had her reasons. Greenleaf was using her magic to help Crane and the Crooked Man. That's why Snow wanted your tree burned.
That's not why.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with a crooked man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away, but I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can.
Maybe you haven't noticed, but we've been doing all this to protect you. We're trying to stop people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you, exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength.
Do you really think the Crooked Man cared about you? He just cared about your money. He cares about your obedience.
Поэтому давайте
They're right.
организуем новую
afraid of
власть
him,
во главе с
even
Бигби
now.
и Снежкой.
But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession.
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of course it's right. This man tormented all of you, for profit. Georgie killed him.
Let me just make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did, because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course. Where are you going with this?
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
Like what?
How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
That was different.
What? You think you shouldn't be held accountable?
You're the one on trial here. Don't try to turn this around on us.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for mine.
This is completely different.
I did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I know...
The laws apply when we need them.
Everyone just shut the fuck up.
I mean, a certain level of privilege should be afforded to...
who?
This is how it's always been.
See, this is exactly to what I'm speaking. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby! Miss White!
А, ну да, Нерриса же может говорить.
I wanted to make sure I had the
После того,
chance to
как
say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your
Вивен.
breath?
What's she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're
Точно, точно. Она же может теперь говорить.
Bluebeard.
She has something to say, and we're gonna listen. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order.
А ей уже нет, с ней
Didn't
уже
want you freed
проще.
from the ribbons.
Потому что Вивиан покончила с собой, теперь Леночки не
I
действуют.
don't think I
Narissa. My name is Narissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me.
Don't worry. He's gonna pay for it.
He made
Вообще
Georgie
играю
do
сейчас
it. It was
старался.
always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Если раньше, то... в смысле волка,
No, that's too
понятно, да.
fucking easy for a crook like that.
Флай, да, раньше бы
He's gotta
оторвалась.
pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all
Более того, нам это говорила.
From one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
I could always rip your arms off first. Would you enjoy that?
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's
I
not
assure
good
you.
enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has a
more
point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been
I
enough
don't give a shit.
bloodshed
So we
already?
get rid of him.
Там еще не отключили сервера.
Listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Why not?
We should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really.
С каких пор шериф?
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine. Are you sure?
Путают.
This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
У них, конечно, путаница
Mr.
идет
Wolf,
всех ветвей
it's your
власти.
call.
Snow.
Как они могут функционировать, не
Do
очень
what you
понятно.
think is right.
Так, ну а мы сейчас будем голосовать за приговор. Мы можем запереть его, можем сбросить его в ведьмин колодец, ну, по сути, смертная казнь, ну и откусить ему голову самостоятельно. У нас варианты X, B и Y. Напоминаю, мы должны... надо отправить соответствующую букву в чат латинскую. Я запускаю голосование. Тарас, ну вообще, знаете мое мнение, ну, многие из вас, что я считаю неправильным делать онлайн-зависимые трофеи в синглплеерных играх. Это относится и к Uncharted, и к Last of Us, и к... Так, что у меня с трансляцией было сейчас? Опять что-то пропадало. Ой, не нравится мне что-то, как в последнее время идут трансляции. Да, и пока у нас хотят сбросить. Сбросить у нас хочет Шат и Флай. Дмитрий хочет оторвать голову. Тарас самый у нас пацифист. Шат, да, твой голос засчитался. У нас 2 на Би стоит. Сейчас, давайте посмотрю в чатике. Может быть, конечно, был еще один голос за Би. Но, по-моему, Шат твой да, твой засчитался. Так, Дмитрий поставил... Ну, Дмитрий уже, значит, поставил X. Да, пока у нас... Ну, у нас сколько осталось? 20 секунд, 30 секунд, может, кто-то еще успеет проголосовать. С учетом всего. Ну, да, в любом случае ведет с смертной казнью X и B. Поэтому... Ну, буду... Так, ну и голосование заканчивается. Больше никто, похоже, не успел проголосовать. И мы выбираем вариант B.
Do what you think is right.
Everyone, I'm...
Not this way.
Денис, к сожалению, не успели засчитать. Возможно, задержка большая на YouTube, я сегодня не проверял ее.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep.
Так, ну, сейчас на всякий случай у нас есть повтор голосования, я не буду его проходить, просто сейчас паузу сделаю. Я вижу, Денис написал Y, к сожалению, слишком поздно, но давайте я сейчас зачту этот вариант. У нас получается два варианта: запереть, два сбросить в колодец и один оторвать голову. По правилам, когда у нас близкие варианты по смыслу, но немножко разные формулировки, я их считаю вначале за один, потом считаю уже каждый отдельно. У нас тогда получается за смертную казнь 3, за соответственно, за арест. Нет, у нас получается за арест 2. В итоге тогда в любом случае выбираем сбросить ведьмин колодец.
Please, we can...
Да.
You're going to miss me.
Так.
No, I won't.
For Lily.
Ну, она не совсем, она...
Yes. Another one of us to
Да,
erase
это
from
вычеркивание из книг такого плана. Оттуда не возвращаются. Тут никто не возвращался. Это, по сути, аналог. Так, ну у нас почти закончилось, осталось еще пара сценок. И, по-моему, 2 голосования у нас осталось. Поэтому готовьтесь.
Hey, Sheriff. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
This fucking line.
Oh, Mr. Wolf? Flycatcher left his keys.
Listen, Snow, can we
К сожалению...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I
Ну,
have
не
to
может,
take
к
care of this.
сожалению, они не развивают линию
We'll talk
отношений
later, okay?
Снежки и Ульфа. Так что ключ.
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Колин даже не соизволил с нами поговорить, мы же его не отправили на ферму. Мог бы и поблагодарить, дать баночку пива, которого он нес.
I'm going. Jesus.
Все-таки решили на ферму.
We only have like 5 minutes.
Carry me, for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit. You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Moaning shit.
Сердцем должно быть в
Nice fucking day. Shit. Just go grab that, would you? Sorry about all this. I tried to help. Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy
По-моему, не
away,
удается их
You
никак
promised me I'll
спастись
get
от
another
правки.
chance. But Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby. I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White?
please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her, she was nice.
What is it?
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
That's real nice.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm?
Такое ощущение, что да, это, по идее, наверное, был выбор, который влияет, что ты случайно сделал его.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore. I'm sorry, TJ, but look on the bright side, okay? There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby, so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Monday seeing you. It'll be nice.
Ну, Снежка, да, строго следит за выполнением.
No, some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves, so you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ. Hey, Bigby! Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig? I don't know. He must have run off. Bullshit!
Причем Снежка закрыла глаза на Колина и не закрыла на жаб. Бигби хотя бы обоих. Ну, в смысле, и жаб, и Колина хотел оставить.
Oh, yeah, I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
It's okay. I get it.
Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place.
Marissa, what did you do?
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
So you sold them out?
No. Yes. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God.
What happened? Can you tell me anything else?
Ну да, во многом все из-за нее произошло.
But that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us.
Не
We had
снимают.
committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it.
Еще и соврала.
So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
Так, сейчас, одну секундочку, я проверю на всякий случай, это ли является... Да, по идее, наверное, следующий будет выбор, который будет влиять.
I guess it's done is done.
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her.
So, that piece of fabric I found near there, that was you?
Yeah.
Ну тут да, тут не сказать, что здесь просто сама стилистика и все, а загадок тут особых нету.
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence, and the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith, or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
That's not true.
It is. You've just never seen it before. But now you have. You'll make things right. You and Snow.
Ну да, Снежка уже начала делать все
Seems like no
правильно.
matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us.
I go out there, and I do my job. I put my life on the line. I get shot at. I do what has to be done for them. But at the end of the day, I'm still the bad guy.
I know, but they'll come around. You'll see. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You knew when to show mercy, and you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man.
Так, и у нас выбор, который... Последний выбор в игре, который учитывается. Вопрос, что мы отвечаем на рисе. Ну, так, у нас или ничего не отвечаем, вариант А. Ой. Так, извиняюсь, я немножко не то нажал. Сейчас, секундочку. Придется заново набить все варианты. Так. И включить их. Так, все, начинаем голосование. Запускаю голосование. Лай, почему? Очень вполне приличная атмосфера, довольно-таки такие активные экшн-сцены. Так, ну давайте голосовать. Что мы отвечаем? Совершил много... Дмитрий, как всегда, голосует за X. А Флай голосует B. Так, голосуйте, потому что мне не хотелось бы снова кидать монетку. А Тарас поддерживает Дмитрия, голосует за вариант X. Да, к сожалению, боюсь... Сейчас на YouTube, мне казалось, у нас задержка теперь тоже. 72. 68. Так, нет, ну там не такая большая задержка, тоже 10 секунд где-то, поэтому, пожалуйста, не голосуйте в последние 10 секунд. Да, Шат голосует B, чтобы мне усложнить выбор. Так, ну голосуйте, голосуйте. Надеюсь, кто-нибудь еще проголосует. Ну, первый клиффхенгер, да, больше не было никаких клиффхенгеров. Но, да нет, в принципе, вполне прилично. То есть, вторую часть ждем, и... Чего, Тарас? Шат переголосуй. Да нет, Шат... Шат все пропустил и голосует как Флай. Ну, понятно. Так, ну да, спасибо. Так, куда я дел монетку? Так, замечательно. Я куда-то дел монетку. Так, ну ладно, у меня есть еще монетка одна. Тоже обычная. Надо будет на следующую игру с голосованием взять какую-нибудь такую хорошую монетку коллекционную. Поэтому мы выбираем из вариантов X и B. X соответственно, это будет решка. Ну, я надеюсь, вы мне верите, я не буду показывать монетку. Так, и у меня опять решка. Так, то есть это X. Успеть бы нажать.
It was you.
I've been making a lot of mistakes lately.
But you've also done a lot of good. Don't forget that.
Денис. Извини, Денис, да. Но я не знаю, какая-то очень большая задержка на YouTube именно у вас, потому что я сейчас проверил, с моей стороны 10 секунд идет на YouTube. К сожалению, да, но извини.
I need to tell you something. I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too. Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Did Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for. I'll see you around, Wolf.
Так, ну все, на этом у нас заканчивается. Сейчас смотрим наши выборы. Что вы сделали с Джорджем? Большинство убило так же, как мы. Ну, уже не важно, Тарас. Большинство, так же, как и мы, согласились на суд. 30,86% скинули в колодец. По-моему, большинство, если я не ошибаюсь, его все-таки запирало. Это я, к сожалению, за вас принял, что мы приняли подарок для Снежки. И не большинство ответило, что сделали много ошибок. Да, дело в том, что предполагалось, что будет второй сезон Fly, но, к сожалению, там началось черт чего в Telltale, и все это пропало. Есть надежда, что сейчас будет нормально. Особая статистика, которая, большинство у нас было, что мы собрали чудовище, что не видели красавицу впечатлили, синие бороде использовали жесткие методы, мясник избили, обещали защиту, Колину дали выпить и избежать фермы, помогли, Крейна ударили, дядечку бросили. И, кстати, Флай, вопрос на твой отмечен как почивший. Вера заведомо не было вариантов, и Джорджа тоже мы не могли никак его спасти, тоже отмечен как почивший. Холли мы прервали похороны, это какая-то произошла ошибка, потому что мы не хотели это сделать. Лоренса мы спасли, Снежку, мы забрали ее с собой, крошку Тим не подождали, Жаба мы за него заступились, но, к сожалению, все равно не спасли. Так, сцены после титров у нас нету, только предлагают купить комиксы. По-моему, нету сцены после титров. Сейчас проверю на всякий случай. Но... Флай, посмотреть, да. И, в принципе, поиграть. Это же такой же интерактивный кинчик, поэтому... Ой, не то щелкнул, извините. Так, камера включилась? У меня включилась, да. На этом мы заканчиваем прохождение Волка. Интерактивные кинчики это такое, да. На любителя и, в принципе, смотреть, я думаю, интересно. К сожалению, нету озвучки, а озвучивать я не успевал. Здесь очень быстрый текст, но я надеюсь, с субтитрами не было особых проблем. Завтра я возвращаюсь к Алисе. А на следующей неделе... Я не сказал, смотря какой Dark Pictures, потому что первый Man of Medan совсем плох. Он настолько вот прямо линейный. Бэтмен первый может быть лучше. На следующей неделе Алиса, и я хочу совсем откатиться в 90-е. Уже я завел, надеюсь, удастся. Надеюсь, людям понравится. Мы будем играть в легенду Кирании. Это классический квест от студии, знаменитейшая студия, которая была убита Electronic Arts, но она известна не квестами, она известна серией Command & Conquer от Westwood Studio. Но на заре своей жизни она разрабатывала, и довольно-таки успешно разрабатывала серию квестов. Ну, это единый квест, на самом деле, из 3 эпизодов. Легенда Кирании. Мы его с вами начнем. Я надеюсь, они более-менее пойдут, понравятся. Ну, сами понимаете, какая там графика будет. Ну, постараемся как-то все-таки это сгладить. То есть, я уже запустил, более-менее выглядит прилично для трансляции. Все, на этом спасибо на сегодня все. Завтра снова я. И в следующий раз, наверное, уже в среду. Всем пока. Всем спасибо за просмотр.